Kyle, it's Gary, and I thought I'd come up with a new series of videos just showcasing some of my vintage kits that I have. I've got quite a collection of vintage kits, which these are all pretty rare. I mean, they're hard to find anywhere, to be honest, but they're particularly hard to find over in the UK. There's only a handful of us collectors stroke builders, because I build a lot of vintage kits as well, always have done. But there's only a handful of us in the UK. There's John Bailey, obviously, me, myself, Mike, Renault, and I'm sure there are a few others, but they're not friends of mine. So I don't really know what sort of collections they've got. But anyway, that's by the way. What I'm showcasing tonight is this Frog for Galaxie XL fastback, which is a 1968 kit. Unique in this box art. I have got John to thank for this, and I'll leave a link to his channel. I'm pretty sure you've all seen his channel by now, JB Scale Creations, and John's got some excellent stuff on his channel to do with vintage kits. So if you're interested in the history of kits, which you should be, then yeah, go over and pay him a visit. So yeah, anyway, back to this kit. So this is basically an AMT annual kit from 1968. There was a handful of kits that were produced in collaboration with Frog. Frog obviously being more commonly known for their aircraft kits, 1/72 scale aircraft kits. But Frog and AMT got together, and they produced a series of 1968 model year kits. They did the Galaxie. I know they did a Mustang, Corvette. I'm sure there are a few others like the AC Cobra. There are a few others, but it's a bit patchy trying to find the history of these kits, so quite difficult to find. I have built the Corvette. That one, if you go right back through my history of my channel, you'll find it. It's there. I built that one. I have got the Mustang kit upstairs as well, so I'll do a separate video on that one at some point. But this one here I thought I'd showcase today, because this is a particularly rare one, and we'll go and have a quick look. So beautiful box art on the top of Dan Gurney with a race car. It looks like he's at Riverside, or maybe at Daytona. It says Daytona there, so it's pretty obvious where it is. So yeah, it's pretty standard. It's one of those donut type boxes, as I call it, which are like the old Revell boxes, but obviously this predates that by a good 30 years. So on the side we got adverts for some of the plane kits they did at the time. Side the end cap box art is pretty much the same, just a little gumph there on the side. Underneath, it's quite nice. You've got different building options. Obviously you can go for the road going Galaxie XL, or you can go for the stock racer. The parts for both and the decals come in the kit. Made in Great Britain by Rovex, which was part of a company called Triang, which were a very famous toy manufacturer back in the 60s. So let's open this one up. So box is a little bit ropey, but I have got John to thank for this box. I've had this kit for a long time, but I never had the box for it. So to actually get the two together now, it's nothing to do with value, it's just nice. It's the completist in me. I like to have things all together nice. Now this kit is not completely mint. It has been built up in the past, but very lightly built, if that makes sense. So first of all, we've got the instructions, which are huge. It's basically pretty much a copy of the AMT ones, which have got your stock. I would imagine it's a 427 engine, and then obviously the drag and Grand National race car version, which looks like a Cammer. Looks like it's got a, so it'd be a 428, I suppose. I'm not too genned up on my late 60s Ford engines, so I'm sure someone will correct me. So yeah, it's just basic sort of AMT style instructions. You know, you have 3 or 4 different wheels. You've got your stock hubcaps, Kelsey Hayes mags, and you've got the open steels as well. And so it goes on. Like I said, yeah, massive instruction sheet, but you know, on the back, this is a typical Frog sort of thing for just, you know, top model tips in 6 different languages. But There we go, so that's that. And then the decals, which are, to be honest, these are no good at all. Obviously they're, well, 1968, what's that, 46 years ago. So yeah, these decals have seen 46, what am I on about, 56 years ago. 56 years ago. Alright, yeah, so give you a close-up of the decals. You've got Dan Gurney, Ron's Ford, the city's largest Ford dealer. They've got a 428, so it is a 428 cubic inch. Some contingency decals, and 121, and there's one that goes on the roof. But like I said, you couldn't use these. They're yellow, they're cracked. You could probably scan them into a computer if you wanted to use them, but that doesn't really bother me. So a lot of the parts are off the trees on this kit. So we'll have a look at the bit. I'm not going to take everything out because obviously that's ridiculous. But we have got some chrome here. So these are the Kelsey Hayes, which are very similar to the 66. Get everything in shot here. To the 66 Galaxie wheels. This is the front bumper and the rear bumper. And these kits, the 67 and 68 Galaxies, were pretty much unique in that they did the in the 67 they did the fastback and the convertible. I think in the 68 they only did the fastback, and then the 69 Galaxie kit is a totally different animal altogether. So there's the body, obviously typical late 60s AMT, very crisp, beautiful sort of details. I don't know if that's going to pick that up on camera, but it says the GT emblem on it, and the XL emblem on the roof panel there. There we go. It's difficult trying to keep it in shot. I'm not used to working overhead, so I'm sorry if it's a bit out of shot at times. But yeah, beautiful body. Obviously AMT back then were very crisp. Oops, there goes the hood. Were very crisp in their mouldings, and they are, you know, simplified as they are very nice kits. I say it's simplified. I mean, this one has actually got it's got the typical interior bucket, which obviously has got no back seat in it. Obviously, so you can do the race car version or the stock version. Separate frame and separate suspension on this one. So yeah, for a 60s kit, that's actually quite detailed. And there you can see that obviously it's been built up before, but it's a very clean body. So we've got a bag of bits here. We've got a bit of all sorts in there. We've got the dash and various bits and pieces. Like I say, it's only going to be a short video, guys. There's the glass. Glass is perfectly usable. Needs a good polish up, but it's all there in the tail light lenses. Standard AMT Firestone Supreme white line tyres that we used, which still using in the kits today pretty much. And these are the chrome tree. I'll take the chrome tree out, and we've got different sets of wheels, and there's the front seats with the centre console moulded in, and yeah, rather nice. And the rear axle assembly, firewall, exhaust, etc. all there. And then on the chrome tree we've got there's obviously various engine ancillaries. There's your open stock wheels, and they've got spaces obviously to make them wider. There's your Kelsey Hayes mags, and there's your stock Galaxie XL trims, if you like, and some chrome, again, chrome work for the 428. So yeah, lovely little kit, very rare. Even in the US, the 68 Galaxie is a very rare kit, fetches good money. This one is not for sale, it never will be for sale, because I love it. Will it get built one day? Who knows? Nothing is untouchable in my stash. I've said that time and time again. I've been known to build all sorts of stuff. That hood just doesn't want to stay in place. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. It's a short little look at the very rare Frog AMT 1968 Ford Galaxie XL Fastback. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.